And our top story tonight at 11, we continue to follow major financial stress in our region's second largest city. And good evening, everyone. I'm Scott Levin.
And I'm Mary Alice Demler. The shaky economic climate forced Niagara Falls Mayor Paul Deister to propose a property tax increase today as part of his 2018 budget plan. Now, the city needed to make up millions in a budget gap because of the ongoing revenue dispute between the state and the Seneca Nation. Now, Deister's proposed tax increase is modest for residential homeowners. It's a 2.6% increase. The median price of a home in the Falls is about $68,000, so that homeowner would pay an extra $32 a year under his plan. But the tax increase is steeper for commercial and industrial property owners. It is a 14% proposed increase. That would mean an extra $323 per year at the same assessed value.
Two on your sides, Danny Spiewak covered the mayor's announcement today and had some pretty tough questions for him about the city's finances. Danny?
Well, Scott and Mary Alice, Mayor Deister admitted that this wasn't necessarily the budget he wanted to propose to the city council. But with billions of dollars up in the air due to the casino revenue dispute, he says it's the best plan he could offer.
You can't talk about the Niagara Falls budget without first talking about the casinos. The Seneca Nation says its obligation to share slot revenue with the state has ended. That's a big problem for casino cities like the Falls and its mayor, Paul Deister.
These are not normal circumstances.
The state comptroller's office said this month the city would run out of reserve funding by the end of this year because it was relying too heavily on casino revenue. So Deister balanced his proposed budget through consolidation measures, like cost cutting at the golf course in the city. He did not propose any layoffs. Instead, the mayor proposed something that no homeowner ever wants to hear: a property tax hike.
For those residents out there in Niagara Falls watching this, was there anything you could have done to avoid having to propose that tonight?
Well, I think city councils did that over the last several years. As I mentioned, there was $9.3 million they could have collected under the tax cap that they left in the pockets of the city ratepayers.
In other words, he's saying the city council has always chosen to use casino revenue to fill the gaps instead of raising taxes. Deister points out that this tax increase would still fall under the rate of inflation. But these are short-term fixes. The state comptroller also said the city could face a $12 million budget shortfall by 2019.
You said difficult decisions may still be ahead. What do you mean by that, and what specifically could people be looking at?
Well, I think all aspects of our operation are, come in question when you're looking to cut costs so significantly.
Deister says that could mean more consolidation and more shared services. The city is hoping to have casino revenues available at some point, but the state and Seneca Nation are entering an arbitration process that could take months.
If the arbitration process doesn't go your way, what is the city's long-term plan at this point?
Well, I'm not, again, we're a stakeholder in this. We agree with the state's position, and we believe that we're correct. So I'm not going to address a hypothetical question of what happens if things go wrong.
The city of Niagara Falls has been trying to reduce its reliance on casino money, but it was planning for the revenue to stop rolling in by 2023, not this year. As for 2018, it is now up to the city council to approve the mayor's proposed budget. City council members were not available for interviews after today's meetings, but two of them told me that they will work to prevent that proposed property tax increase. Danny Spiewak, Channel 2 News.